and welcome back to 90 Seconds Healthcare, a topic that is always interesting for discussion, comes up in the clinic, even socially, is what is a heart healthy diet? What is the myth and what's the truth in all of this? The fact, I'm going to be going over some of these and I hope you'll find them to be useful. A common myth is I'm physically fit, so I don't need to worry about heart health. And that's typically for people who are a little bit thin or active. So the message is very clear. While regular exercise is absolutely crucial for patients and for all of us for a heart healthy life and for heart health, it is important to keep in mind that this does not eliminate the need for vigilance on being very active on other aspects. I have people who are physically fit and still have markedly elevated cholesterol level, are hypertensive and even diabetic. So again, it may be necessary to be physically fit, but it may not be sufficient. The second component is a balanced diet and exercise. So a balanced diet is equally important for heart health, complementing the benefits of physical fitness. We say the fork always wins over exercise, means if you eat something that's very unhealthy, it's going to take a long while to get rid of it and to minimize your risk, if any. So it is extremely important to keep in mind that there's a misconception that exercise alone can mitigate, can address the risk associated with unhealthy diet. Another aspect, number 3, deals with the risk factors beyond fitness. So other risk factors such as diet, stress, genetic predisposition. I have patients with familial elevation in cholesterol. I have patients with familial diabetes, type 1 diabetes, and many, many other aspects play a significant role in heart health, emphasizing the need for holistic approach to well-being. And please keep in mind any form of smoking, cigarette smoking, pipe smoking, water pipe smoking, electronic devices, all of them can markedly increase the risk for heart disease. Myth number 2, a healthy diet has to be all or nothing. We either do it perfectly or there's no need to even try. We need to quit. So obviously moderation, balance, and making the right choices is the message from this slide. So a heart healthy diet does not have to be all or none. We can make a strive, we can try our best. Some days will be good, some days will be bad. It's not about doing it or not doing it. It's about continuously making an effort to addressing it. The balanced choices, emphasizing balanced choices. It's not about depriving yourself and then having a binge and then eating the food that you don't want to eat. It is extremely important to keep in mind this low-fat diet in a way that you can do it consistently while being happy and have a remarkably happy and balanced life. This is the message from this very important slide. Message number 3, omega-3 fatty acid supplements would ensure heart health. This is absolutely not true. The role of omega-3 fatty acids is in our mind, you and I, and we know that they have some benefit. We also highly recommend eating fish at least once a week and maybe twice a week. And in countries where people eat a lot of fish, in general, with some exceptions, heart health is more. However, dietary resources of omega-3 fatty acid would almost always be better than taking the supplements. And again, this is not going to prevent heart disease. It may help us go in the right direction, but it's absolutely not enough. Myth number 4, cutting gluten leads to weight loss and improved heart health. No question about it that we can maybe avoid some of the wheat, the rye, the barley, etc., and maybe switch to quinoa, nuts, dairy, beans, and beware of the other ones that are, canned food. But there's a misconception that if I cut down on gluten from diet, it's going to lead to weight loss and improved heart health, and that is going to take care of everything, which is not true. A balanced diet is a heart-healthy diet. Another myth now, the low-fat diet are always heart-healthy. Not true, because while reducing saturated fat is beneficial for heart health, the notion that all low-fat diets are inherently heart-healthy is not true, and it's a myth. Some low-fat products may contain high level of sugar and other additives that can be remarkably negative and bad on your heart. So what do? We instead need to think about the fat content as one component in addition to other important components that we need to keep in mind. So again, rather than focusing on low-fat products, again, the word balanced, I think I've mentioned since I started this YouTube channel too many times, but it's not even enough. A balanced intake of healthy fats, such as those found in nuts, seeds, avocado, I just ate avocado today, is crucial for heart health. Another aspect, all carbohydrates are bad for the heart. Now, I've had, as you remember, an episode, if you like, on YouTube where I spoke about sugar being something that we need to control and minimize if possible. However, not all carbohydrates are detrimental to your health. Whole grains are great, fruits, vegetables, and please remember honey, which again, I'm going to have a recording on this, are very beneficial not only to your heart, but to your overall health. The impact of refined carbohydrates is what we're talking about. Sugary snacks, processed food are extremely negative, and very importantly, the sodas and even the coffee that is bought. I don't drink coffee, by the way, but even the coffee that people buy from these famous stores, they are full of refined carbohydrate that are not only detrimental to your heart, but also detrimental to your health. So again, a balanced carbohydrate intake. I don't know how many times to say the word moderation and balance. Another myth. Plant-based diets guarantee heart health. Not true. While plant-based diets offer numerous benefits, the assumption that they guarantee heart health is a myth. A plant-based diet must be well balanced, nutritionally adequate to support heart health effectively. Many countries that are vegetarian have a remarkably elevated and high prevalence and incidence, occurrence of heart conditions and heart attacks. Ensuring that a plant-based diet includes a variety of nutrients, such as legumes, whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, is essential. And again, when I say fruits, if someone is diabetic, you have to be more cautious. You can always consult your provider. But again, potential nutrient deficiency is also very important. So again, eating a balanced diet is key, going back to the word balance. All natural or organic foods are heart healthy. Again, I support natural and organic food. I realize that it has benefits. However, the belief that natural, quote unquote, or organic foods are inherently heart healthy is a misconception. Food labels can be misleading. It's essential to evaluate the overall nutritional profile of products. This is so important. You may listen to this and say, this is getting complicated. It is not. The word balance, moderation is key. Importance of nutrient density. Rather than relying solely on labels, the emphasis should always be on nutrient density of food. Again, what kind of nutrients am I getting? It's not about filling our stomach. It's not about having satiety. It's about making informed dietary choices. Heart healthy diet essentials. Balanced, moderation, dietary patterns. Number one, balance. A heart-healthy diet focuses on balanced intake of essential nutrients, fat, lean protein, this can be meat, no issue at all, whole grains, and a variety of fruits and vegetables. I have a rule. Every dish should have 5 colors. And if you have 5 colors, typically, it's going to be a balanced diet. Moderation and variety, emphasizing moderation. I don't know how many times to say this. And variety in food choices is integral to a heart healthy diet, promoting overall well being and reducing the risk of heart related issues. Impact of dietary patterns. The impact is not only from isolated or specific food, but from this overall comprehensive dietary choice that I'm trying to push for the past so many years. The next concept is meal planning for heart health. Again, this is just an example. It's not what you need to eat every day, but nutrient dense, mindful eating, and again, be creative. So, we need to eat a food that is with the things that I mentioned, the lean proteins, the whole grains, colorful vegetables. I gave you the rule of 5 colors if you like. You can make them 7 if you want. Is supportive of a heart healthy life and condition. Mindful eating, what do I mean by this? Again, be careful to the portion size, because if the portion size is huge, wherever you eat, we're still there. And be creative. You may say, oh, this doesn't taste good, so I want the other food. No, you can always be creative, and you can go to my colleagues on YouTube, and some of them are actually creative and pretty scientific, talking about creativity in having healthy food. Long-term benefits of heart healthy diet. I can go on and on. This is evidence-based, tons of studies from our colleagues from many universities anywhere globally and locally. Reduced risk of heart disease, overall heart health impact, and sustainable lifestyle choices. So it's key to be adherent, to understand that nutrition is key, and also to have sustainability. If you do this for a week or two or a month or two, that's not going to give you the benefit that we're looking for. Practical strategies. Have smart food choices. There are tons of educational resources, and look at the holistic approach. What do I mean by that? Making informed food choices, such as looking at whole foods, minimizing processed foods, looking at many educational, YouTube channels like mine and many others, reading and being educated. We read about so many things. We really need to read a lot more about diet and about lifestyle changes. And then please remember a holistic approach. So I'm not talking only about the diet. Certainly, I support exercise and activity. Certainly, I support other health. I discussed with you in the past the A, B, C, D, E, F, S, if you remember. A is awareness, B is blood pressure, C is avoiding cigarette smoking and any smoking and cholesterol, D is diet, weight, and diabetes prevention and management. E is exercise, at least 30 minutes daily, ideally brisk if possible. F is healthy food, and I spoke about the 5 colors in food. And guess what? S is stress management. So we're really making like a 360 move here and trying to focus on what's important. Over the past few minutes, almost 15 minutes, I tried to summarize to you some of the very important aspects. It is key that we are consistent. It is key to know that there is evidence-based medicine supporting the statement that I made. Please follow us on 90 Seconds Healthcare. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit the like button if you like. If there are other topics you want us to discuss, more than happy. If you want me to zoom in on any aspect of what I presented today, I'm here to support. Have an amazing, healthy, heart health day. Take care.